Hey, yo, what's going on, man? Mr. Ugly. Yeah, man. So what happened was I fucked around and I tried to trim my mustache. I tried to trim some shit and I fucked up. I made it uneven. So basically I just cut my shit. But Mr. Ugly, man. Yeah, I know, right? But listen, man, I wanna talk about something. And this was crazy because this crazy because I again in the height of the mental health shit, yo, do y'all think Tupac did that shit? Cause I was just really thinking, like, cause you know Tupac, he went to prison for sexual assault and gang rape, right? And I think that happened. I want y'all to go to Vlad's show, and the girl name is Ayanna Jackson. Go listen to her. Um, back back then, women were groupies. I get it, but she specifically like, and a lot of women were messing with entertainers, like a lot of women were fucking with entertainers. Like they specifically was like going to see LL Cool J, or they were specifically like going to the rooms to be with specific entertainers, whether it was Keith Sweat, LL Cool J, Al B. Sure. But these men had entourages. These men had dudes hanging around them. And Tupac's situation, Tupac had a bunch of dudes, wild dudes hanging around him. And Tupac was the type of person that he was the type of person that he cool with the boys, like his homies. If you fuck with him, he fuck with you. So like even that situation in the hotel when he beat up that dude Orlando, that wasn't even Tupac fight. That beef with Orlando was not Tupac's beef. That was a beef with somebody else that Orlando had with another gang member. Tupac jumped in that shit because the gang member happened to be in Tupac's entourage, a part of Tupac's people. But that Tupac had nothing. That Orlando situation had nothing to do with Tupac. But because Tupac wanted to be, I want to say Tupac wanted to be that he wanted to be a part of something, and being that I ain't gonna even say it was loyalty. I ain't gonna even say it was loyalty. I think it was a lot of. I think a lot of young men, even today, that's what they're doing. They're just trying to be a part of something, and they're trying to be cool. They want people to think that they're cool, so they would do things to be part of something to be cool and be down and be, yeah, that nigga wild. And that was Tupac thing. Tupac wanted everybody to think that he was a wild dude. Cause if you listen to the dudes that played in Juice, listen to how they talk about Pac. And it was like a lot of them dudes, if you listen to them dudes, man, and just pay attention, they want to tell you things, but they can't out of respect for Pac. You know what I'm saying? Out of respect for Pac. They want to tell you things, but they can't. So they gonna give you this a little bit like, oh, my Epps wanted to say some things, but he was like, yeah, he kind of cut it. And then there's also too is an old clip of Omar Epps and Tupac arguing on a trailer. Like you gotta find it though. But it's an old clip of Omar Epps and Tupac. They're arguing on the trailer on the set of Juice, and Omar Epps says something like to Tupac, like, yo, man, you crazy, man. You sound stupid. And Tupac jumps up, and nah, nigga, you stupid. You stupid. And they kind of like arguing. And I think it was something like Tupac was talking about if something happened, he'd get his gun and he'd just shoot everybody. And Omar Epps was like, man, you sound stupid. And Tupac was like, nah, nigga, you stupid. You stupid, nigga. And so, you see what I'm saying? So it's like, that's the mentality Tupac had. If you look at like, like I said, you got to just look at old clips of Tupac, and then also too, Tupac was a Gemini. Tupac was a Gemini, so he was double sided, bro. Like one day he Brenda got a baby, keep your head up, and then the next day, this nigga like, man, fuck you, fuck niggas, fuck everybody. You know what I'm saying? So Tupac was a Gemini, and he was a true Gemini, and 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 and, and I think what happened was with Ayanna Jackson and with the assault thing was the girl came to see him, like she said. and she had sex with him. And Tupac was like, "Yo, my boys, man, let my boys hit. Let my boys hit." She was like, "Nah, man." And he was like, "Come on, let my boys hit." So she said that Tupac had her hair. It was holding her down. I guess he was topping him off. And Tupac was like, "Yo," he was holding her hair. She was trying to raise up from topping Tupac off. And the girl was like, "Nah." She was like, "No." And the dudes came in. And then Tupac walked out and they sexually assaulted her. So that's what happened. But this is my thing. This is my thing. Mr. Hold your head up. Mr. Brenda got a baby. Mr. Power to the people. First of all, if you knew that your dudes was doing that to a woman, why you ain't coming in and tell them niggas to stop? Then she said, then she said, after all that, she said she was upset, but she said that she was in the bathroom and the manager came in and he was trying to talk to her, and she told the manager to just get out because she was hysterical now. Told the manager to get out. But then she said that the manager took her in the room with Tupac so they could talk. And then she said Tupac told her to get that bitch out my face. You see what I'm saying? So that's what put her to the point where, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? This dude don't care nothing about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if Tupac would have just talked to the girl, calmed her down, I don't think this would have been nothing. It would have just been a situation. But the way that Tupac did it, out of disrespect, he disrespected her when he told her, "Get that bitch out my face." That disrespected her, and that put her, and as a black woman, that put her in a situation where like, yo, nah, nigga, you know what I'm saying? So I think that happened, and I'm saying this because we as black people, we martyr so many people based on cultural awareness. So just because a person is saying something, just because a black person sound good, don't always mean that they mean good. Um, it's like preachers. Now you see all these scandals with these preachers. Every time you turn around, a black preacher getting caught messing with boys. Every time you turn around, black preacher getting caught messing with boys. Turn around, preacher getting caught for embezzlement. Black preacher get caught for this, that, all these crimes. So it's a lot of that going on, man. So just because it sounds good don't mean it's good. But now mental health. This is where I was saying that for a person like Pac to be off and on, that's bipolarism. Pac was bipolar, and people and his team should have saw that Pac was bipolar and got Pac some help because he just needed some, and just like a lot of these entertainers now, a lot of these rappers bipolar, man. A lot of these rappers suffer from mental illness, man. But their team don't care because they just rocking. It's money. They're getting money. They enjoying their life, and it's funny to them until one of them do some shit and lose their life, or one of them do some shit and they put them in a situation where they're going to jail. But a lot of the entertainers are bipolar, man, and have a lot of other mental issues. The baby has mental issues. The rapper, the baby, he has mental issues, bro. Don't nobody act the way he act, bro. That boy have mental issues. But people, his team, don't care. His team, because he's making money, and he's making money, so his team will think it's funny the shit that he's doing. But the baby has mental issues, bro. Fucking NBA YoungBoy had mental issues. Uh, who else? NBA YoungBoy had mental issues. What's the other young rapper? I'm trying to think of his name. Um, what's the rapper? Not Cardi B, but Nicki Minaj has mental issues. You got to be mental to marry a rapist. You got to be mental. You got to be fucking mental to marry a fucking child molester. Something got to be wrong with you. Yeah. So I just want to put that out there, man, because I know I'm probably going to some backlash for this, man. But that situation with Tupac, it happened. It happened the way that girl said it happened. And Tupac team, the dudes that's around Tupac, they said they're gonna say it never happened like that because they try to keep Tupac's image alive. But I'm just really like, really, what image? What image did Tupac really have? Like Tupac was just saying stuff that black people wanted to hear at the time, but his actions was not showing anything. His actions was not showing that he was for black people, because number one, that shit that happened with him and Biggie, if he was for black people and he wanted to deal with a situation that he thought a black man did to him, he could have came to Biggie 1-on-1. But instead, he took it another route. So that's why I'm saying we got to stop monitoring people that don't mean us no good. And Pac whole situation meant us no good. I mean, honestly, if you really honestly look at that situation with Pac, yeah, Pac said that he thought Biggie set him up, got him shot. Okay, first of all, at the quash, just looking at the whole situation as an adult, as a person that's thinking. First of all, if you are, even if like listen to Pac's interviews and he's a pro black person, he's doing all this pro black talk about how the white man doing the white black people, how the government doing the people, how black people stick together. Okay, so then you allegedly saying a black man tried to kill you. Wouldn't you try to have a conversation with that black man? It's like, why you trying to kill me, dog? Like, what's going on? What did I do to hurt you? Opposed to taking it to somebody else that already don't like the group of people that was allegedly supposed to be trying to kill me. As a black unification person that want unification for black people, that's why I say that whole situation with Pac is like we are easily fooled, man. And I think, and honestly, and I'm gonna be real with you, and I know y'all probably, a lot of y'all, especially women, gonna be like, nah. I think people, especially women, grabs to Pac because he was a handsome man. And I think that even now, if you are a man that looks a certain way, women gonna believe any fucking thing you say. If you a man that looks, if you a society handsome looking man, and you got a little bit of knowledge, women will flock to you. And I think that's what happened with Pac. Pac was an attractive man. And women just women and people just flock to him. Why do you think that in commercials, they have attractive people in commercials? Because they know that perception is everything. And they know that if they put a handsome person, a beautiful woman in a commercial for fucking toilet tissue, we're gonna pay attention to that commercial. Like, damn, that woman gorgeous. But at the same time, we're looking at the toilet tissue too. Damn, we're gonna buy me some Bounty. Damn, I need some Bounty. Damn, I need some Bounty. You know what I'm saying? Even like for real, like dead ass, like a fucking straw. If we got a handsome, if you got a handsome man, Shamar, if you got Shamar Moore, and he's selling he's selling fucking straws, and he's on a commercial. Yo, once y'all buy these straws, y'all gonna look at that commercial and be like, oh damn, that's Shamar Moore. Damn man, damn, that's Shamar Moore. Women, damn, that's Shamar Moore. Oh shit, damn, that man look good. Damn, girl, you know what? I need some straws. But if you get a man like me, y'all gonna be like, that ugly ass man on TV for. Turn the channel. I'm serious. It's like with me and my channel. That's why that's why my views are not up. That's why if I was a nice looking, handsome man, society, my views would be up. Everybody would be talking about my channel. But because I'm not a handsome man, my views is not up. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying that to get my views up. But I'm just saying this is how society see things. And the fact that Pac was a handsome man, everybody, even women, was like, nah, Pac ain't do that shit. Why would he? Why Pac ain't gotta do that shit. Pac ain't gotta take no pussy. He wasn't accused of raping her. He was accused of sexually assaulting her. The assault was holding her head. He was holding her head while she was giving him top. And the assault was allowing other dudes to come in and have sex with her. He wasn't accused of rape. He was accused of sexually assaulting her. Those are two different charges. And I believe that happened. I believe that he let his boys run a train on a black woman. All right, man. Mr. Ugly, comment. Let me know.